Hi guys, it's Ashlyn. So today, I know I said I probably wasn't going to be putting up a video for a while, but I decided that since, I don't know, since been gone for so long and I have a little bit of free time, even though I should be studying for finals, I decided I was going to put up like an everyday makeup routine video. Just a little disclaimer, like, I am not the type of person to really make up like my own routines. Nail art, yes, like I'm great at making up nail ideas and stuff like that, but for some reason with hair and makeup, like I'm just not as good at making up my own routine. So the routine that I use for my everyday makeup was definitely inspired by a lot of different beauty gurus, and the products I use were also inspired by different beauty gurus. Off the top of my head, I know that a lot of my inspiration for at least my everyday makeup came from Makeup by Mandy24. She has the blue eyes, the light skin, the dark hair like I do, and so I get a lot of inspiration from her just because I know the color schemes that work for her will work for me. And yeah, I don't think it's identical, my routine, to hers, but I think some of the things that I do, I think especially like the eyeshadow is very similar to hers, and I think some of the products I use are similar, but I'm not intending to copy anyone or to like take credit for anyone's ideas. It's not my intention at all. I just wanted to put up this video, and yeah, and also I'm really not that great with like, I don't really know exactly like what brushes are supposed to do what. Like, okay, I do, but I don't know, like the difference between a kabuki brush and a powder brush, like to me they're just both powder brushes, so I don't know, I kind of just like use them, I mixed it up a little bit. So yeah, if I use a brush somewhere in the tutorial that you're like, that is totally not what that brush is made for, just, you know, you guys can like let me know, but be nice, because I'm just not, I don't know, I don't wear makeup every day either, by the way. This is like, if I were to wear makeup one day, this is what I would wear, but I don't wear makeup every day. One, because I'm too lazy and I don't feel like getting up that early in the morning, and two, because I notice when I wear makeup too much, I start to like not like what I look like without makeup on. So like I'll see myself after a shower with no makeup on and I'll be like, oh my gosh, I look so washed out. And that's kind of the point where I'm like, okay, I need to lay off the makeup for a while, because I don't know, I don't want to get like discouraged with my own face. I want to be able to like feel comfortable going out without makeup on. And so yeah, just a couple little disclaimers, and so this intro is super long, so without further ado, let's just get right into it. So the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to take my e.l.f. Tone Correcting Concealer and just put it under my eyes and on any blemishes I might have. But for the most part, I have pretty clear skin, so I don't usually need too much of it. Maybe a little on my chin and my nose. And then I'm just going to start dabbing that in with my ring finger. For those of you who don't know, it tends to be the cleanest finger, obviously, because you don't use it that much. And so it's the best finger to use around your eyes. So I'm just dabbing that in so that I don't get creases, and dabbing it in on my chin, around my nose. And now I'm going to cover it with this Wet n Wild Natural Blend Pressed Powder, and this is in the color Bear. And I'm just going to use the e.l.f. Kabuki brush and run this right along my nose and my cheeks and right over where I put my concealer to really blend it in and cover it up. And then I'm going to just run this all over my face a little bit once I'm done with my under eyes. So on my neck and my forehead, and now we're going to move on to my eyelids. So I'm going to use this e.l.f. Eyelid Primer, and in my personal opinion it works just as well as the Urban Decay primer, so you really could just save your money and buy this one. So I'm just going to rub this in with my ring finger again. Just blend that in really well, and this just is really nice to stop your eyelids from creasing, or your eyeshadow from creasing. So now I'm using the Too Faced palette, the Natural Eye palette, and this first color I'm using is called Silk Teddy. It's kind of like a champagne pink color, and I'm just going to put this all over my eyelids. And as you can see, it kind of comes out like a goldish color. So that's what it looks like. And now I'm going to get this brown color, which is called Push Up, from the same palette, and I'm just going to do little circles on the outside of my eyelid, and then blend it in through my crease. I'm going to do this on both eyes again, and then I'm just going to blend them together with the eyeliner, or the eyeshadow brush again. And now I'm going to take this highlighting brush, and I'm going to get this white color, which is called Heaven, again from the same palette, and I'm just going to put this underneath my on my brow bone underneath my eyebrow, and a little bit on my inner eye right next to my nose, just to brighten my eyes up a little bit. And I'm just going to finish that up. Now I'm going to take this Rimmel London gel eyeliner, and it's in brown, and I'm just going to run a really thin layer of this, or line of this, over my eyelashes. And I like to try and get as thin of a line as possible, just so that it doesn't look too thick, or so it looks more natural. And you can already see how big that makes my eye look compared to the one without any eyeliner on. So I'm just going to do my other eye, and that's what it looks like when it's done. So now I'm going to take the Rocket Volume Mascara, and I'm just going to run this over my eyelashes, not too thick, just to give them some length. And now I'm going to layer that with the Great Lash Mascara, also from Maybelline. And they're both in black. So I'm just going to layer this over to give them a natural look. And now that I'm done with that, I'm going to take my EOS Lip Balm and just run that over my lips to give them some moisture, because they are always super, super dry. And now I'm going to take this Revlon lipstick in Sugar Plum, and I'm just going to dab this on my lips just a little. It really matches my natural lip color nicely, so that's why I like it. And I'm just going to rub that in. And now I'm going to take this white eyeliner pencil from e.l.f. and I'm going to run it on my waterline just to brighten up my eyes a little bit, make them look a little bit bigger than they already are. Now that that's done, I'm going to take my Rimmel Natural Bronzer in the color Sundance, number 27, run that right under my cheekbone for a nice contour, and along my jawbone to make it just more defined. Now I'm going to take my e.l.f. Contour and Blush and Bronzer, and it's very similar to the duo from NARS that has, I know one of the colors is Orgasm, I can't remember the other one, but very similar to that. And I'm just going to run the blush right along my cheekbone. Not too thick, because I do have really pink cheeks in the first place. And that is pretty much my entire makeup tutorial. So you can see the kind of blended eyelids, the natural lipstick. So this is what I wear on an everyday basis, and I hope you guys liked it.